Welcome to the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're a fan of Duke the Jeweler. Let me know if you feel that Boosie set up Duke the Jeweler just to take some petty jewelry. That man lost his life over nothing. Like at the end of the day, he came out there just to make a transactional move with you. Next thing you know, he get at your dice game. A lot of people feel that J. Prince Jr. could have stopped everything, but the Fed said that the evidence that was presented from the witnesses at the dice game, it all goes to show it was a setup and a robbery gone wrong. Man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Drop the RIP Duke the Jewelers down in the comment section. Everybody saw how the feds, they jumped in it. They said that Duke the Jeweler bags was missing, his phone was missing, and all his jewelry. Now Duke the Jeweler, he had his own hotel room. Duke the Jeweler brother, his lawyer, and his mother, they said that a lot of people who was at the dice game, they was recording everything that went down. They even saw when Boosie nephew ran outside and hid behind the car and did that to Duke the Jeweler. They had to wait until this man went to his car. Why y'all couldn't do it while he was up in the dice game, while all those cameras was around? It was a lot of people around, so somebody would have witnessed what went on with Duke the Jeweler. Hit the like button if you feel that Duke the Jeweler still be here with us right now. We just talked to the family. The family said that the lawyers, they working hard. They trying to figure out who was the exact person who took the jewelry and took it to the pawn shop. Now, we know for a fact Boosie, he went out there, he started trying to pawn off everything. Boosie wasn't the one that took the stuff off of Duke the Jeweler's neck. Now, Duke the Jeweler, he went outside. It was Boosie's nephew, and this is coming straight from the witnesses at the dice game. Like at the end of the day, you shouldn't have never had the dice game if you didn't want people to put you in this. Like at the end of the day, you implemented yourself into this. Like at the end of the day, this is a sad situation. I want y'all to drop in the comment section, this is sad what happened to Duke the Jeweler. This could happen to anybody. You going out here to a dice game, and just like they said, Duke the Jeweler was winning their money. You cannot sit there and win other people's money when you go to these different states, thinking that you're finna walk away. These people out here starving. A lot of these people broke. They coming there with their rent money. They coming there with the money that they hustled up on all week. I know for a fact, Duke the Jeweler, his people that was with him, they left. They went back to Chicago. They told them everything that went down.
Hey, the internet, y'all got us all the way up. We met that dude, Duke the Jeweler, the night before. We was gambling. The next day, dude followed us to the concert. When we left out the concert, we under the garage. Dude went to his car by himself and walked down to the parking lot. That's when somebody tried to rob him and killed the dude. What the hell my 19-year-old cousin gonna try to rob and kill somebody? Bro, we getting money, man. We getting money. That ain't our stilo. As a boss, I ain't letting that go down like that, man. This dude finna make me a piece. So y'all need to kill that. That's bad low, man. Don't put us in nothing with no bad low. It's bad low, man. Bad low, man. Straight up, this bad low. Kill it.
It was a lot of people who thought that Duke the Jeweler was just out there by himself. No. From what the forensic evidence report stated in the initial police report, they said that Duke the Jeweler, he was with multiple people, and they the ones that gave a statement and said what really went down. Now, I want everybody to know this could have happened to anybody. I want y'all to know, hit the like button if you feel that this could happen to anybody at any time if you out here in these streets doing this type of stuff. We talked to the family, we talked to the lawyer. The lawyer said some incriminating things that actually put Boosie in a messed up situation, and it made him, like, it involved him in the whole thing, basically. And I want y'all to know, this is exactly how they broke it down. They said that Duke the Jeweler, he went over there to Boosie dice game. As soon as he went over there, Boosie and them was looking at him funny. They got it all on camera, and all the footage shows Duke the Jeweler in there, but it looked like Duke the Jeweler was by himself.
$500.
What are you here for? The whole time, the person that was holding the phone, that was Duke the Jeweler homie. He was recording everything that went down just to have a paper trail. And it's always good to have a paper trail when you go to certain places and you're doing certain things. And you know for a fact, you want people to be able to call your family and your friends if anything ever happened to you. If you go out there with anybody, y'all gotta come back the same way that y'all went out there. Hit the like button if you feel that this is a revolving door. We have to really pay close attention and open our eyes to the key factor of what's really going on, because the way that they instantly went out there and tried to rob Duke when all he wanted to do was make a little money. He was instantly coming out there to sell the jewelry. You cannot put no person in this type of situation and jam them up to the point where they getting robbed. You're going to be the one held accountable for everything and every action that you took. If your people had something to do with it, they're going to be the ones get locked up. And just like they said, they got the fingerprints that they left on the car door of Duke the Jeweler rental. This is a sad situation. I want y'all to know this could have happened to anybody. They wanted to get Duke from the beginning. Duke the Jeweler family, his brother, he ain't playing no games. Stacks 093, he said that Boosie and them, they gonna get it regardless of what's going on. And he don't condone violence. He don't condone none of the stuff that they did, but he will get back for his brother. He said regardless of who was there or who could have stopped it or who had something to do with it, he will find out what exactly happened when Duke the Jeweler left that dice game. And I want y'all to know the person who he's talking about, that he said the person who could have stopped this whole situation, he talking about J. Prince Jr.
I know people were associating me with that Duke the Jeweler situation because I went to the Boosie pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing on me. I mean, right next to me. The truth is, I never met him before. I had no idea who he is. I ain't even know he was a jeweler until after his passing. He got killed leaving Boosie because somebody tried to rob him. But this is a situation with a dude that I didn't even know. I ain't know his name. I had no knowledge of him. I ain't know he was from Chicago. I ain't know he was a jeweler because he was standing next to me, and it's just unfortunate that something transpired after another dice game.
And that was a direct message towards him. He not playing no games. He trying to figure out what happened. Why did y'all do this to his brother? His brother's supposed to get home in one piece, just like he went out there. His brother would have never brought all that jewelry. If he would have felt that, it would have been a setup. Like at the end of the day, you gotta watch the company you keep. A lot of people ain't out here for you. Like at the end of the day, people will smile in your face and talk about you behind your back. Every time Boosie started whistling in that dice game, Boosie nephew, the one with the dreads who they kept saying ran outside as soon as Duke the Jeweler left the dice game, he was the one who kept on looking over just like this. Boosie, he on the other side of the dice game. The dude with the camera, that's Duke the Jeweler homie. And I want y'all to know, he didn't want to come out and he didn't want to say nothing at first because he knew how much pull Boosie got. But he said, F this. He not finna play no games. They want to know what happened. They teamed up. Duke the Jeweler brother Stacks 093 and Duke the Jeweler homie. Everybody know for a fact that Boosie, he's the one who thought he was gonna get away with it. He's the one that sold the jewelry. He got $1 million in jewelry. He had to instantly try to cover up what happened at that dice game. He acted like he didn't even know Duke the Jeweler at first, but then it came out, you on pictures with this man. Come on now, you act like he was just a fan of you when he came out there to sell you some jewelry. And this is why they ran down on Boosie. I want y'all to know, Boosie, you got yourself into some deep shit. At the end of the day, you gotta cover your own ass one way or another. Hit the like button, drop the RIP Duke the Jewelers down in the comment section if you think that Boosie, he got off the jewelry just so that he can be able to not get tied to the property of the victim in this whole situation. Now, we know for a fact the Fed's not gonna play no games. The Fed's got a 99% conviction rate. And from what the lawyers are saying, Boosie, you under investigation. And a lot of people are gonna be looking deeply into this. They gonna cook Boosie. It's over with. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop the RIP Duke the Jewelers down in the comment section. They should have never did this to Duke the Jeweler. Now it's coming back on them. What's done in the dark will come to the light. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.